And good day to everybody. Today, where am I? You know, I'm on the move somewhere. It is Saturday. Sorry, it is Sunday, and I am here in down under the Brooklyn Bridge at Emily Roebling Park here in New York City, here in Brooklyn. And what is going on today? Well, it is the New York City Transit Museum bus show. And so I'm going to give you a walk through it. However, we will not go on the buses because it is packed. There's so many people here from so many places. And so I'm just going to give you a view of what's going on, what's happening, and let's do it that way. So let me see. Let me change this camera around so that way we can move the camera to the front. There we go. And here we go. Check it out. First of all, we have this amazing bus. Look at these old buses. They are absolutely amazing, beautiful. Takes you right back in time. Some of these buses are more than 50 plus years, 60 plus years from transit. A lot of them are old. Some of these are older than I am. This wonderful bus right here, you see with the old M42. And you also have here the information, like this one here is a 908 9098, and this was the first model. So I'll do this for you guys so you can actually see the decal, and then you can see the bus. Look at that. Look at that beautiful bus. Also, you see the logo. See that little logo right there? Look at that logo, New York City Transit Authority. And but look at all the people. There are so many people here, and too many people for my liking. It's just too many people. But it is nice seeing these old buses out, and I hear my name being called somewhere. I think maybe not. I thought I did. Over in this other area. Let me see where I'm going to start. We'll start right back here and make our way around. Okay. But look at that. Okay, so let me go back to out of settings, and if anyone it happens to come on for the chat, I can see you. I see there's one person in the building, but again, you have also the transit, the New York Transit Museum store. They have so many pieces of merchandise, books, coloring books, puzzles, trains of all kinds, and T-shirts and bags and all kinds of stuff is here. And so check that out if you happen to come down here. It is here until I do believe 3:30 today. But again, look, more T-shirts, more hats. If you're into that kind of paraphernalia. Also, let me walk over. So also, look, we're under the Brooklyn Bridge. What a great spot. And today, this morning, there was not a cloud in the sky, not one cloud in the sky. And it's another old bus. This is the old bus from the bus that was in conjunction, to say, associated with the honeymooners. So you got this beautiful 42 here. And let me take you to the sign. Just gonna pop through here. And you can see here, here's another one of those signs that you want to see. This is 2669, and it has all the information about the model of the bus. And then you see at the very bottom, it says, the comedian was photographed in as Ralph Crandom in the classic television series, The Honeymooners. So this is the bus that he's supposed to have driven when he was in The Honeymooners. 'Cause remember, his occupation was that he was a bus driver, right? So here you go. Check that out. There's people here hanging out. I'm always interested about the logos. Look at the logos and how the logos change over time. Okay? Then you have the kids, kids looking out. There's a lot of photo opportunities here. I'll get back to photographing the area when once I finish with you guys. But I definitely want to share this with you guys because this only happens once a year. Excuse me, sir. This only happens once a year, and it's a lot of fun. People come out again. They bring their kids out. The families are here. I mean, look at you got these old signs, the old headlights, and again, the numbers, and and Omar is looking for me, and but I can't talk to him because I'm with you guys. But here we go. Here's another bus that is the first air-conditioned bus in New York City, 1956, and you can see the information right here. Check that out. You can read that for yourself. But I'm going to just give you a nice look of the bus itself. And this is used to run on Fifth Avenue. Oops, oops, oops. I'm trying to get out of your way. Okay, there we go. It says go the motor coach way, air conditioned. It was the first air conditioned bus here in New York City. And look at that. And you can probably imagine that there are so many geeks here and nerds like myself, and pretty much like some of you who are viewing this video. Oh, excuse me, popping through. That's okay. And then you see here these beautiful, again, the lovely headlights. There's a gentleman inside of the seat, but you get there with the rolling information, not in service. It's really nice. It's really nice how to take care of it. Oh, sorry. And coming through. And then you see on this side. So I like to always do the front side and then the rear side. And here we are. And also, so when I was a kid, I did not see this when I was a child. And this came out on Fifth Avenue, and I never saw that bus. However, this is the bus that I grew up with here in New York City. This was the M42 Crosstown, and you see this old model. This was from 1984, looks like. Oh, sorry, 1971. And 1984, 85, 350 GM, new look buses from the New York City Transit Fleet. So check that out. And then you can see the beauty. Oops, I'm sorry. And you can see the beauty of that bus. This is the bus that, unfortunately, my peers used to get on the back of it and ride. Can you imagine people riding on the back of the bus? That's where this happened. But look at this old signage. Look at that old signage. Whoopi Goldberg and Ted Danson. Mom and Dad, Made in America. I think that's also, yeah. And then you see here, you get on the bus and there's people in there checking out. But this is the old buses with the wide windows and sliding glass, which was what it was known for. But again, like I said, in the back here is where people used to climb up and ride the back of the bus, which was extremely dangerous during the 80s. But the kids used to get on this bus. They used to hold to the gas station, the gas tank side, get on the bumper, and ride instead of paying the fare, which was crazy. So here we go. Here's another amazing advertisement. Remember the great Arnold Schwarzenegger, last action hero? But yeah, so this is a very popular bus. I grew up with this bus and definitely have lots of stories about this bus. Hey, Dr. Tachi. This bus also has, this is the bus that I used to take to Queens when I used to visit my cousins when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I was 13, 14, 15 years old. This is the bus we used to travel on, meet at Queens Terminal, and then get on the bus. So they're here also. There's lots of pamphlets, information here at this area. And then you have this bus over here, this location. This is the Jamaica bus line before it became part of the transit, New York Transit. Let me show you some of the information here. And you can check that out, read that for yourselves. Just give you some time. And you can always pause this later as you look. But this was the Jamaica Buses, Inc. And what you will find is that for most of these bus systems, they were independent lines that became part of the New York City Transit, the MTA. So there we go. Look at that. The beauty. Okay, so let me Let me go to the back of this one and make my rounds to the front. Oops, how you doing? And lots of transit folks here, volunteering, looking. Look at this. This is an old but new. This is really the last of the Jamaican line, as you probably read. Also, look at this old green bus. Holy moly, nostalgia, right? So a lot of times when you see a lot of these buses are used today for movies. And look at this old bus. Now this one you couldn't climb on. This one is not doesn't have the ability to climb on, but some people did try. Some people did try to climb on this bus. Um, Also, think about that. This bus here has battery compartment. So this is one of the first battery operated buses. Let me give you the information on this as well. Again, here you go. And this is bus 3865. And you'll see operated by 3 different bus companies during its lifespan due to transfers and company takeovers. It was originally run by Queens Surface Corporation for service on its routes out of what is now College Point Depot. And it was also in May 2000, bus number 3865 was one of the 12 buses transferred to Jamaica Bus Inc., a subsidiary of a company that had been operating electric street cars in Queens since the last 1890s. The MTA bus company eventually took over Jamaica Buses, along with a number of other companies, to consolidate bus services under the authority. And yeah, you can see these buses definitely as you would go out to Reef Beach. You would take the regular MTA bus to Kings Plaza, and then you would get on this bus to go to Reef Beach because it was under another line, and it was on the Queens line. The old buses were ugly. Yes, they were, Dr. Tachi. But here they go. But for us old folks, it's definitely nostalgia. Look at the nostalgia of this. And I'm going to have to take pictures of these buses at the museum itself because there's too many people here to take detailed shots. So I'll do that another time. But here we go. This is bus 100. And you can take a look at that. You can read that for yourselves. But among the first group of 190 buses that introduced the new look design to city buses featuring the large bubble-shaped windshield single-piece destination sign. And just over 20 years after this bus was introduced, a new look, the boxier advanced design style was introduced. Here it is in 1959. This was definitely before I was born. Before I was born, but I remember this though as a kid. This was the bus that I grew up on. This was the very first bus. I was a child that I rode. And look at that, the big giant window shield. You see also here are the news people here, and they're photographing as well and getting the video footage. Then we graduated. I remember when the bus lines graduated to the blue lines. We went from changing colors from greens and yellows and all the other colors from the past to blue. Let me just get in here. I'm going to come pop over here around these wonderful folks. And there we go. This is bus number 4727. And you can see the hilly streets of the Bronx are especially challenged for bus operations. Check that out. And buses for the Bronx. So again, most of our city buses they were buses to each borough. So let's go check this out from the rear. This is one of those buses that I remember very fondly. Oops. So you had the green bus, and then you graduated to this wonderful blue bus over here. And the kids are playing. And this was another bus. How you doing? And again, you would see kids get on this bus and start to try to ride this bus without paying fares. So they used to put their little fingers in here, right? And then they would get on this bus and kind of like put themselves on the edge there and ride without paying fares back in the 1980s. My classmates. Okay, so here we go. And Omar is somewhere around here. Maybe he'll see me. But look at that. Beautiful buses. I wish I could go inside. I guess I can go in and just kind of See the sign there? People in there. Check it out. And so pretty much that's it. But there is one more thing I want to show you from this fair, which is really cool. Um, did you know New York City had double-decker buses at one point? So we're going to check. Oh, they're taking pictures. Everything is a photo op. So here we go. Let me walk you over more information tables. You're going to become a member of this museum. This is the New York Transit Museum. Okay? So there's two buses over here. One that is currently in use in New York City, and that is our wonderful electric bus, clean energy bus. This is the bus that we currently use in New York City. It is energy friendly. It definitely is friendly to the planet. And this is the newer line. This one just came out, and you see the beautiful lights and all the new seats in there. Uh, but you notice there's not a long line for the new bus. So, but it is where we are today. And now I want you to notice how you saw those old buses, how they were excited about the wide windows, but look how wide these windows are. They literally are the total front of the bus. And you can see me. Here I am. Okay. Now, here is New York City Transit Museum's double-decker bus. New York City had double-decker buses. And this one used to run on Fifth Avenue. On Fifth Avenue. Check this out. Check that out. Right? And I'm going to give you a little information without cutting this line. Here you go. Oops, let me get that in there so you can read that. This double-decker bus, nicknamed Betsy, is a fan favorite because of its second story and old vintage look. Fifth Avenue Coach purchased 100 yellow Coach Z-types double-decker buses, and the bus number 1263 was one of the 52 enclosed top models in this order. Similar yellow Coach double-deckers were used in other major cities like St. Louis, Philadelphia, and obviously when New York City, when Brooklyn was a city. It was also used in Brooklyn. Number 1263 carried passengers around Manhattan until 1947. The bus was sold in 1961 and made its home in Nevada, Alaska, Toronto before returning to New York in 2004. 1931. Look at that. Vintage. The vintage bus fleet. Okay, here we are. I think we got this going on. That's it for the buses. And I just wanted to share this with you, but I am down here under the Brooklyn Bridge, the Emily Park. And I was like, if Omar wants to find me, he should come on YouTube. Omar, are you on YouTube? But yeah, isn't that great information, Dr. Tachi? Is it fully electric? Yes, the electric bus is fully electric. Fully electric. They power them up. They have their power stations. And yeah, so, but it's amazing. Again, look at all these people. It's starting to thin out, believe it or not. When I first arrived, it was packed. So I'm going to, I'm, at first I was like, I can take a lot of detailed shots of these buses. However, I live here. So I'm really here for Omar, my buddy, and for you, because a lot of you don't live here that are watching this video. So, but again, there's so many people here, so many. And what's great about this is this also helps money. This helps to raise money for the Transit Museum. They do this every year, once a year. They bring out all the buses down here, and you're able to enjoy the beauty of this. Check that out. Yeah, packed so early. This started at 10 o'clock this morning, and there's been people here since 10 o'clock. And And technically, I would love to go on the buses themselves one by one, but that may not happen. I'll have to wait to go to the actual museum. But I live here, so I can always go to the museum during the week where there's very little people. So that's what I will do to wait for my detailed photos. But how do you like that? Did you guys enjoy that? Let me change my camera now. That sorry about that. Let me change my camera. Now I'm learning how to use this system much better. And let me put this to the front so you can see me. There we go. And there I am. Voila! You see me here live under the Brooklyn Bridge at Emily Roebling Park. Did you know that when the Brooklyn Bridge was being made by her husband, he died? And do you know who finished the Brooklyn Bridge? His wife. His wife, Emily, took over the creating and the building of the Brooklyn Bridge. So it was started by her husband, but finished by his wife. Trivia, trivia. Did y'all know that? Did you know that? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Did you know that information, Dr. Tachi? So go Emily, right? Go Emily. And so they finally, this was this under the bridge was horrible. It was all kinds of gravel and all kinds of stuff here. And then they decided to create this beautiful plaza. And so what they do here is there's always activities underneath the bridge here at Emily Roebling Park. Also, during the wintertime, there's a huge ice skating rink under this bridge as well. And so folks ice skate under the bridge with the beautiful New York City background. Let me see it back there. It's the New York City skyline. And you can see that. Okay, so I don't know where my buddy is, but he's somewhere around here. I will call him when I get a chance. I hope you guys enjoyed this time. And you see I'm getting fancy, right? You see I was able to add my graphics to this little baby. So I'm getting better and better as I do this online sharing with you guys. I always want to make sure that I give you the best sharing opportunities and give you guys the best viewership that you can get. But again, this is beautiful. Lots of photographers are down here, but not as many as I thought. I would say most of the photographers that I'm seeing are like the hobbyist photographers, like the kids. There are some major photographers here, but they are mostly hobby photographers. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna find Omar. I don't know where Omar is, but that's okay. He'll find me. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Dr. Tachi said, I'm proud of you. Dr. Tachi, we're making steps one by one, correct? Oh, you want to take a picture of me? Oh, you want to take a picture? Oh, you want? Sure. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. She wants to take a picture of me. There she is, right here. See, this young lady wants to take a picture of me. Okay, so I'm gonna give her my camera because she looks like she might know what she's doing. I think you just click the button. Yep, you just click that button right there. Okay, guys, here we are. You can check her out. Yep. Is it on? Hold on a second. Let me turn it on, and I'm gonna bring this in tight so that way you see easier for you to fix. And yep, there you go. Here we are. Okay, guys, you can see her, right? You see her? Hey! Thank you. You like that, right? So that was wonderful. I did not expect that. That was not in my expectation. Well, look, it's thinning out a little bit. I don't know if there's any buses I can get on without waiting on a line, so I can't do that. As much as I would love to share oh, there's a professional photographer right over there. There's a professional. He has all of his camera gear. And okay, I think that's it. I'm not gonna prolong it. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Have a good day. Enjoy your Sunday. Get out and do something special for yourself. Do something that makes you smile because we all need a moment, a day, a part of time to smile, to have some fun. It is so necessary and so needed. And oh no, I'm not going to announce it. I'm not going to announce it in this video, or should I? Well, yeah, I should do it because maybe if you may see this video, we are also having our debate night, viewing night. I will have that advertised soon today. So check us out on Tuesday night. Sorry, what day? I think the debate is Tuesday, right? Tuesday night is a debate. We will be live. Or is it Wednesday? Whatever day it is. Debate between Harris and Trump. We will have a community event. Okay, so we'll be doing that together. Okay, guys, love you all and see ya when I see ya. And stay on the move.